76ers new arena. I didn't know they were going to announce it yesterday, but I was fairly certain that it was going to happen, and it was going to happen pretty soon. I mean, they had like I don't even know what it was. It wasn't a town hall, but they had where a bunch of people were speaking about it, and you had the labor union chiefs and presidents that were there. And when the labor union is supporting something and they want something, guess what the mayor of Philadelphia is going to do?
Sign on a dotted line.
Right.
Yep.
So she spoke yesterday, and here's the mayor, Sherelle Parker, and we'll play a little bit from what she had said. This is on her Twitter page. Here it is.
Good day, Philadelphia, and hello, everyone. As your 100th mayor, I come before you from my City Hall office with a very important announcement. I am proud to share that I have made my decision, and an agreement has been reached that will ensure that our Sixers are staying home. Yes, you heard me correctly. My administration has reached an agreement with the Philadelphia 76ers for an arena in Center City, and I will be transmitting the related legislative package to our City Council of Philadelphia for its consideration, where it must be approved.
All right,
Philadelphia, I am proud. This is...
what are your thoughts on the downtown Chinatown arena as a whole?
Let's go. You know, look, it doesn't bother me one way, and I hate to say it, it's each your own. Like, I get it. There are a lot of people out there that care about, you know, Chinatown and don't want to see that be touched. Understood. There are plenty of people that want to keep it in the lovely Wells Fargo
So hang on a second.
Like,
let me ask this. How many of these phonies actually care about Chinatown? Now all of a sudden they care about Chinatown. Like, oh, poor Chinatown. You don't give a damn about Chinatown.
That's what I mean.
Stop.
People can say whatever you want. For me, I like new. I think City of Philadelphia, it would completely revolutionize that area of downtown Philadelphia. Believe me, as a guy who did a show at Hard Rock on Sundays last 2 seasons, I could tell you, it could use a little,
revitalization.
Revitalization. That's a great word. Thank you.
That area, and when I was young, every Christmas with my grandmother and my mom and my cousins and my aunts, we would take the train from Willow Grove. We'd take it down to the gallery, and then we would go to see the light show and walk around or whatever. And I mean, back then it was still a place that you could go. It is not anymore. It is not anymore.
And they've put a lot of money into it.
They've tried.
Yeah.
But this is, I'm a lot like you. I mean, I'll just say this. This probably makes it less likely that I go to a game. I would much rather be able to drive to the sports complex and go to a game. Yeah. So and that's just me. But you also have to be realistic about this. The 76ers wanted a downtown arena. Why did they want a downtown arena? Because they're paying rent right now at the Wells Fargo Center. If they're going to build their own arena, which they're going to do, they're going to try to do it downtown, or they're going to try to do it in a place where they can make more money off of it.
Yep.
And if I own the 76ers, Sean, guess what I'd be doing? The same freaking thing.
Yeah, yeah. Look, and I was opposed to the whole jersey deal, and hear me out, but man, that picture looked pretty cool down there in Camden.
And dude, I'm telling you, the 76ers played this so well.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Right down to the artist rendering.
Oh, that was nice.
Here's how it will look.
Great down there.
So from a team standpoint, and by the way, if you don't want a stadium downtown, I think it's good for the city.
Yes, I do too.
It'll cause a ton of traffic.
Yeah,
it's going to be a mess trying to get it.
You
done.
Can't drive in. No, you got to avoid that at all costs. Well, that's my.
But people will drive in.
Yeah, well, yeah, absolutely. But my point to you would be like, all right, you're coming from Collegeville, slide into Conshohocken, take the train. Not easy. But, it's
better than taking 2 hours to get into a parking
Look,
garage.
I used to drive the Spring Garden and take the train into the Link, and that's how I went to Eagles games, and I stopped doing that. Everything's changed over there. But can I tell you a funny story about Camden? I went to see a concert. It was like May, Hosier, me and my wife. So we go, and beautiful. Like, they redid this plants, everything, bridge right there, right? You know where I'm at, right? Where the ballpark used to be. All of a sudden, 2 dudes come stumbling out of the bush. I don't know what they were doing in there, but here's my wife and I taking selfies. Like, this is gorgeous. All of a sudden, dude's like pants down to his ankles. He's falling all over a t-shirt. I'm like, oh, this is great. Like, yeah, all right, maybe.
Let's put a Sixers arena right there.
Yeah, let's put the Sixers arena.
Well, by the way, you may see a lot of that in Center City as well.
That's true,
Who
too.
knows?
Yes.
But so, like, from a team standpoint, if I own the 76ers, I'd do the same thing. Now, from the city standpoint and the mayor standpoint, there was a 0% chance that any mayor of the city was going to allow the 76ers to leave and to go to New Jersey. 0% chance. The Sixers leveraged it perfectly. They knew they had the city by the balls. And what do you think Mayor Parker's going to do? Say, yeah, go ahead, play hardball with them, or you try to get the best deal that you can. The unions are like, they're all over this. They want the work. It's good economically for the city. Yeah. Now, will this end up being like shitty? I mean, it could. Could it end up costing Chinatown? I don't know. Like, it doesn't guarantee that it's going to make that area a vibrant place, but we don't know that it's not going to.
Everything changes. Like I said, man, Spring Garden, I don't even recognize Spring Garden anymore. Like, it just continues to evolve and change. And I understand the whole conversation from others, and this is just one man's opinion, one man's take. That's all. I'm all about new. Let's keep it moving. Let's bring it into the next level or next generation. And I think that arena will be exactly that. Like, you see what Ballmer built with the Clippers. I assume it's going to be something similar, which is, you don't want that? I want that. But I just want to say this. There are plenty of people that say there was 0.0000% chance that the Sixers were ever moving to Jersey.
Yeah, I've seen that too. Yeah, if the city didn't give them what they wanted. If the city said, like let's say that the Sixers didn't have any other places to go. Like, Jersey wasn't interested. That wasn't a spot. Then I think you can handle things differently because you have more leverage.
But
right? Yeah. So like all the Sixers had to do was lean on the city, lean on the labor union. It's like, come on, this has been going on for a couple years now. If you didn't give them what they wanted, they were going to leave. And that wasn't going to happen. So you cannot I saw our buddy Hank from Fox 29 was asking questions. Like, somebody responded back and said, the people who are involved in construction and ownership will have the license to print money now that it'll be built, as well as all those getting paid off for pushing it through. Again, like, you have to be realistic. What did you think that they were going to do? Yeah, the unions are making money, which means the union members are making money, which means their families are being fed and being clothed and being given insurance. Like, this is the stimulus that it has for the city is big. But so Hank put, the benefit to the Sixers is crystal clear, a billion ways, still drawing a blank on how this is the right deal for the people, like the mayor said. Looking forward to learning. It's the right deal for the people. If you were willing to let them leave Philadelphia, then fine. But there was no one realistically that was going to do that.
I just think of the operation to build it, how much money's going into it. Of course, all the workers. Excuse me. From what I understand, I think Wells Fargo Center is literally like top 5 busiest arenas in the country as far as concerts. Something always happens. Wings games, Flyers games, you name it. Something.
Not a lot of competition. You would have to go to Trenton.
Yeah.
Was Trenton even still there?
I don't even know. But now you open this up. It's a whole.
Well, you're also attracting a different crowd. Like, if Billy Joel was coming into town for a concert, he's done the Wells Fargo Center however many times.
The banner's up in the top.
I know.
Yeah, 50 plus.
A downtown arena. I don't know if he would cheat on the Wells Fargo Center.
Ooh.
But a downtown arena, doesn't it take on a different different feel for. You've been to Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, we went. Remember? It was a great time
with Bill and Bart.
Yeah, Bill and Bart. Shout out.
We went up to a Rangers game, and you get right off the train, or in our case, we took a limo up, but you're right there. Boom. And
in our case, we took a limo up. Yeah,
we took
ho hum.
We took a limo.
That was a fun limo ride. Let's go. No, look.
That was not important to the story at all. You threw that in there just to tell people you took a limo.
That was classy. We got picked up at Smith's, rolled up, Flyers all orange. We walked into enemy territory. We lost, but it was a great time.
Yeah, we did lose.
It was a great time. Yeah, look, the downtown arena, there's a lot of cities that have it. I've been to a few. It's gorgeous. It's new. I want it. And look, I get it from the Chinatown perspective, but I don't believe it's going to knock down buildings, destroy I get there probably will be some edges that are going to be messed with, some parking lots, all that. People talking about drunk people. Really, is that what the biggest concern is? The fact that people are leaving?
A handful of drunk people.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, do you really live in that neighborhood? Are you going to be affected by it? I saw somebody in the chat say what about all the drunk people? So you live on 9th and Arch or wherever you're worried about there's something that's going to happen.
They're not serving booze till 2 a.m. inside this arena. All right. So like they're going to shut down midnight. Like everybody's got to be leaving by midnight. You know, I've lived on Main Street in Manayunk. I know what it's like to live around bars that are open till 2 a.m. I get that, you know, light sleeper over here, but that's not what this is. Come on, you know.